Lunch is some leftover sushi. This is a dragon roll, so it's like a California roll with eel, avocado, and house sauce on it. That is a deep fried avocado with spicy mayo and crab salad, and some veggie pho, and part of a ruby red squirt, which is the greatest non-caffeinated soda, the greatest being Dr. Pepper. Those are really the two sodas that I drink. I will occasionally have a cherry Pepsi, occasionally, because not everywhere carries Dr. Pepper, which is unfortunate. And I did not finish yesterday's mini. I think I have, judging by the number of stripes in the previous day's minis, I have somewhere between 7 and 8 stripes to go. But I think what I'm going to do is, this is today's mini. I think I am going to use it to make the heel, which I'm, 5 or 6 rounds away from starting the heel. So I'm going to put this in as the heel and then finish up the stripes on the gusset, and then finish off this yarn after I finish off the stripes. Yeah, I think that'll work. But now to watch some Vlogmas. So today, one of my 5th graders was like, "Those are cool socks." I said, "Thanks, I made them." And her friend was like, "You can make socks?" Which was just the funniest thing, because then all of the 5th graders were like, "Duh, she always makes her socks. She's always working on socks." And it was really silly because on the first day of class, I have like a about me thing, and I have a photo of a sock in progress as one of my all about me things, because I always have a sock in my pocket, like always. So it was just funny. But these are my other pair of Cozy Knitter Advent mismatched socks. Oh my gosh, there's a kindergartner crying in the hall, and I don't want it. I don't want to deal with the crying babies, but I will. I just don't want to. Also, it's wear your holiday accessories today, so I bought these earrings, and one of my coworkers gave me these earrings like 3 years ago. And I'm wearing my Christmas socks, obviously. Hey, sunshines. So, a long time ago, like 7 years ago or something, when I was just a teacher at the school, not a teacher, parent, when I was just a parent at the school, not a teacher, and my sister's kids went here also. They're older than mine. We were in parent pickup out every day. And if you've been here for a while, you will have seen that before. That's not my life anymore. I kind of miss it. But one winter, my sister and I made hats for everybody who did dismissal duty outside, because it was cold. And my sister was like, "Oh, we should do this." And she bought us the yarn to do it. And I was like, "Absolutely." So I made a hat for a dean who still works here. And my dean, who I report to, last week forgot her hat at home and asked the other dean if she had one she could borrow. And so she borrowed the hat that I had made. And she was like, "It is the warmest, most best hat that I've ever used." And the yarn was some form of Karen cake. I don't know what it was. And I made a divine hat. So she was like, "Could you make me a hat?" So I don't have any more of that yarn. And I'm not really interested in buying yarn to make things for just whatever. But I have this respun, which is much thicker than the called for yarn in the divine hat, but it's fine. And I have a size J hook. I don't know if that's big enough. I might need a K. What does it say on here? What color does it say, or not color, what hook size does it suggest? Oh, it says an N. We'll see. So I'm going to, on my prep today, my arm is getting tired. Okay, on my prep today, I am going to alternate working a little bit on the Divine Hat with grading papers, because I really don't want to grade papers, but I need to grade the papers. So yeah, that's going to be my plan. I probably won't get very far because I do need, to grade the papers, but I'm hoping to make some progress. Hey, sunshines. It's middle of the night, Heather. And I recorded a clip to end the vlog yesterday. I went to sleep at like 6:30. But I'm not going to put that in because it was not great and it was a little complaining, and I feel like I've been complaining, and that's not really the vibe that I want to bring to the vlog. Things are just heavy right now. So I just want to show you what I was working on yesterday and end this off because it's the middle of the night, but now I'm awake for the day. So I'm about to start the new vlog. I have just barely started the third color stripe on the leg of this sock. I think that the test knit ends on Friday, so I need to get going on this. It's fine. It was a really short turnaround. I can do this by Friday. I got this. On my Advent sock, I got about more than halfway through the heel. I have 12 rows to go on the heel, and then the heel turn, and then the gusset, but I have a lot of yarn still to go. Like, that's still a fair amount of yarn on this bobbin, and what did I say earlier? 8-ish stripes to go, 7 stripes to go. Oh, I guess I have less than that because I think there's 11 stripes in the ball if this is what we're going off of. So that's not too bad. That's 6 stripes to go. And they'll go fast through the gusset. So, yeah, that's what I've got there. I am reading How to Succeed in Witchcraft. So it's like an alternate present in the US. It takes place in Florida, and magic is a thing. Like, either you go to university and get licensed to use magic, or you don't. And like, all the jobs require magic, and if you're not licensed, then you have to have a supervisor who is licensed in order to do the job, and they make way more money. So it's about a high school student who comes from a not affluent family who's trying to get a scholarship. Yeah, I really like it. It also talks about race because she's one of the few students of color at her school. She black or is she mixed? I think she's mixed. But I read that part while I was half asleep a few nights ago. Pretty sure she's mixed. And her biggest competition for the scholarship is Latina. And they go to a mostly white school, and the school is doing a musical that was written about the Bronx with mostly Latinx characters. So it's really like they're having discussions about race and stuff right now in the book where I'm at. Yeah. I like it. I like it so far. It's definitely YA because it's high school. But it's good. It's enjoyable. Even though I'm not reading right now because I'm watching very many Vlogmases. That's why. That's why I'm not reading, because I'm watching all of the Vlogmases, not because this isn't good. I feel like if this was a different month, I would have read this in about a week. Also, I'm really excited because I came home and found this on my bed. My roommate gave me presents, and these sprinkles, I don't know how to say it, nonpareils. I have no idea. I've never actually heard someone say that sprinkle name in real life before. Those are my favorite because they're just like little crunchies, and the texture just makes me so happy. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here so that I can start the new vlog today. Have a wonderful day.